It'll be the Suns off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Stoudemire. Quentin Richardson's out there with Nash. Then it's Johnson, and it's Marion in at the 4 slot. Stoudemire finds Johnson. Stoudemire setting the pick for Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. The shot by Stoudemire, no good. Alston against Nash. And here's Alston. Pass to Yao. That falls. Great assist by Rafer Alston.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
To the inside. Here's Stoudemire. And Stoudemire slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here is Alston. McGrady left side. And the layup's good off the glass.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Pass to Marion. High post, Stoudemire. Over Yao. Stoudemire, no good. Stoudemire's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Alston passes to McGrady. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Johnson with a screen on McGrady. Richardson the pass to Nash. On the wing, Marion fires from deep. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Now, here is McGrady. Puts up a deep 3. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Johnson with it. Picked up by Battier. Richardson with a screen for Johnson. From the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Here's McGrady, and the foul called on Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 1. Battier kicks to Alston. Kick by Yao. 5 on the clock. The Rockets with another miss. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now Nash. Stoudemire with a screen on Alston. To the middle. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
McGrady against Richardson. Yao kicks to McGrady. "18 feet out. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Yao.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And so it's Houston with it after the Suns pick up 2. Yao, the pass to Alston. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Suns leading. Nash outside. McGrady against Richardson. Here's Stoudemire, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Very willing to get physical. Stoudemire takes it to the defense and wins that battle.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Free throw good, Stoudemire. And Stoudemire drops them both. And so it's Houston with it. It's a three-point game. Richardson against McGrady. Yao with a screen on Richardson. Pass to Battier. And here is Yao. Houston needs to get a shot. Tries it from 19. Battier cannot hit. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Mavericks. Stoudemire with a screen on Alston. Richardson the pass to Stoudemire. The Suns need to get a shot off. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Stoudemire.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Nash against Alston. Three-pointer. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Richardson. Stoudemire. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 10 points for Stoudemire.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Alston passes to McGrady. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Marion. Richardson gets a wide open look. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Richardson's got 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
McGrady passes to Yao. At the top of the key, Scola. Houston moving it around. Scola sets a screen for McGrady. From the high post. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Stoudemire with a screen on Alston. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Now, here's Yao. Scola kicks to Alston. Back to Scola. Fires the 3. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Suns leading by 8. Nash outside. Richardson outside. Here's Stoudemire. They get the rebound. Yao with the block. McGrady against Johnson. Pass to Yao. Scola up top. Battier outside. Now, here is McGrady. Here's Yao. Yep, that one goes. Yao's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Some changes for Phoenix. Here's Barbosa. Outside Jackson. Back to Barbosa. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Such a twitchy guard to keep in front of, but Barbosa draws the whistle there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far They are hitting at a high clip.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Luther Head has checked in for the Rockets. And the Suns making a change here as well. Outlaws checked in. And Barbosa drops them both. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Jackson from long range. Hunter grabs the miss. Phoenix leading by 8. Outlaw dishes to Barbosa. Driving inside. Here's McCarty. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Rockets. Here is Ed. Guarded by Jackson. The basket by Head.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Jackson against Barbosa. Hunter sets a screen for Barbosa. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
The Rockets making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Jones checked in for Phoenix. Landry kicks to Brooks. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Jackson has the open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Jim Jackson.
And the Suns lead by 7.
The calling card of Jimmy Jackson, a fantastic jump shooter, always looking to fire.
It's Jackson with the drive. Brooks with no one around. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brooks down low, defended by Jones. He was all alone on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Out to the wing. Here's Barbosa. Takes it inside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Just a blur going to the hoop. Barbosa, boy, he is quick.
To the left wing. Jackson deciding where to go with it. A floater. He lays it in.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Outside, Jones. Barbosa, a screen on Brooks. Pass to Barbosa. A 3-ball. Rockets with the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's Jackson with the 3. Landry kicks to Mutombo. Jackson against Barbosa. 6 to shoot. Another shot. And Jackson finishes inside. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix ahead, leading by just 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
They've got Brooks. He's out there with Carl Landry. Then there's Yao. And it's Jackson in at the two-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Brooks, the pass to Yao. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pass to Hayes. Oh, that's blocked. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Down low, here's Stoudemire, and Stoudemire slams it in.
And guys, Stoudemire has the potential to do this every night. Excited to see how he grows in this league.
And Hayes kicks to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Pass to Yao. Over Stoudemire. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Landry with a screen for Brooks. Outside for Jackson. Fires for three. It's rebounded by McCarty.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Hunter. Here's McCarty. For three, Barbosa. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Jackson. Landry, a screen on Jackson. To end the run. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Jackson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Pass to Stoudemire. Good work defensively by Yao.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Hayes. And Phoenix also making a switch. Nash is checked in. Pass to Yao. And here is Landry. Brooks, the pass to McGrady. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And the shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
On the wing, Brooks. Landry with a screen for Brooks. Going inside. Clock at 6. McGrady outside. Here's Yao, and finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Barbosa. Stoudemire with a screen on Jackson. And there's the drive. Lets it go from deep. And there's Jackson on the assist by Barbosa. Jackson's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Jackson. Inside. And Yao slams it in.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Jackson finds Hunter. Stoudemire with a screen on Jackson. They get it back, and then Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire is a menace on the glass. He's someone you've got to keep a body on.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Houston. And Phoenix also making a switch. Marion, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Stoudemire, no good on the free throw. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before. Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Pass to Hunter. Now Jackson. High post, Stoudemire. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Hayes with the steal. Landry with it. No scoring in this one. Picked by Yao. Inside and stolen by Hunter. Marion against Landry. Hunter, that's good, and it's Marion with the assist. And the Suns lead by 9.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And the shot goes in. Hayes has got his first bucket in this one.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Jackson dishes to Marion. Nash outside. And that's a foul called on Chuck Hayes. That's his first foul. Houston making some changes. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Hayes. Mattier comes in for Carl Landry. And Rafer Alston is subbed in for Jackson. And for the Suns, Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Richardson in for Jackson. Mattier against Johnson. To the inside. And the dunk by Marion.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
McGrady outside. And the three off target. Phoenix leading by 9. Pass to Nash from outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Nash has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
And the Rockets making a change here. Mutombo's checked in. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. Back to Marion. Suns moving the ball around. They get it back.
Out to the wing. Nash with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Nash has got 6 here in this quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Alston, a screen on Richardson. McGrady passes to Alston. 5 to shoot, and they get it. Down low, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Richardson against McGrady. Richardson kicks to Nash. Marion, a screen on Alston. To the middle, and Sean Marion with the slam.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Rockets trail by 15. So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside, Scola. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And the foul called on Quentin Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. To the left side wing. Mutombo sets a screen. Alston and Houston again with the bucket.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Richardson dishes to Nash. Excellent D there for Scola. Rockets trail by 13. And here's Alston. He has 7. Here's McGrady. The shot's good. Alston making the play. McGrady's got 7 points in the game.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Richardson the pass to Nash. To the inside. And Marion gets it to go. 9 points for Sean Marion.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Alston. Again, the Rockets score.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Mutombo. And it's the Rockets on the break. McGrady up top, defended by Nash. McGrady against Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alston. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Johnson dishes to Nash. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Alston passes to McGrady. Back to Alston. Screen by Scola from past the arc. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Marion's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Nash. 8 points for him. And stolen by Scola. Here's McGrady. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Rockets, this is the battle we want to see. How do they measure up to a tough opponent?
Yeah, you like to be tested early on. They'll get their wish soon enough.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Suns.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Amari Stoudemire having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Johnson is out there with Marion. Then it's Quentin Richardson. Then it's Nash. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5. Yao can't hit. Phoenix leading by 12. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Stoudemire slams it in.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
Richardson against McGrady. From 10 feet out, and the basket by Scola. Scola's got his first bucket of the night. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Stoudemire setting the pick for Nash. Stoudemire left side. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail by 12. McGrady kicks to Yao. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Stoudemire.
And this is where the size of Ming is just too much. I have to foul him when he's that close.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
No good on the second free throw.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nash outside. 6 on the shot clock. Marion setting the pick for Nash. Hits it from three-point range. Nash has got 11 points.
And the jump shot of Nash, poetry in motion, a super efficient shooter from downtown.
McGrady against Richardson. Tracy McGrady on the wing. 7 points in the game. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Richardson the pass to Stoudemire. Back to Richardson. Jacks up a three. Luis Scola with the rebound. Here's McGrady. Book it off the crossover. McGrady's got 4 points this quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
To the paint and stolen by Yao. Here is Alston. He's got 9. Pass to Yao. They double team Yao. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected and stolen by Nash. Richardson with it. Now McGrady defending. Now Nash. 11 points in the game. Back to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. And Stoudemire slams it in.
A walking bucket. Stoudemire is phenomenal with the ball, scoring in so many ways and so explosive.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Alston passes to Scola. McGrady against Richardson. And he gets the bucket. McGrady's got 6 here in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nash dishes to Richardson. Stoudemire kicks to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Battier against Johnson. Back to Yao. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Nash outside. Johnson for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Yao's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Battier the pass to Alston. It's back to Battier. The shot's good. Alston making the play. Alston's got 6 assists now in the game.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
Richardson dishes to Nash. Inside, Merritt. Oh, man!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Yao kicks to Battier. Richardson against Yao. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And how about Ming just going to work? His guys are getting him the ball, and boy, is he rewarding.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Pass to Stoudemire. Over Yao. It's rebounded by Houston. McGrady with the ball. He's got 13. Now Alston. Back to McGrady. Shot on the wing. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Nash outside. Johnson in the corner. Marion setting the pick for Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Battier with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Stoudemire with a screen on Alston. Richardson finds Stoudemire. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to McGrady. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Richardson the pass to Marion. Count it. Marion's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
And here's Alston. He's got 9. Battier for 3. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Battier for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Marion's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Stoudemire inside. He's covered by Alston. That one goes in. And now it's a 10-point Phoenix lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Alston against Nash. Here's Alston. Battier for 3. Battier missing again. Now here's Nash. Down low. It's stolen by McGrady. Pass to Alston. Fires from deep. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Rockets on defense. They trail by 7. Here's Jackson. It's good from about 19 feet. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
Outside Jackson. Landry with a screen for Jackson. Pass to Landry. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
The ball goes to Phoenix.
And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. Here's McCarty.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Landry kicks to Brooks. Inside, Mutombo. Hunter with some nice defense. Suns leading by 9. Outside Jackson. Pass to Hunter over Mutombo. And there's Hunter on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. To the right side. Outside Jackson. Launches a 3. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. Landry, a screen on Barbosa. For the 3. Jackson misses.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now Jones to the middle. Here's Hunter. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Hunter's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Landry with it. Scoreless thus far. Hayes down low to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by McCarty. Suns leading by 13. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Suns shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes.
One shot.
One shot.
.15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Brooks. And Jones pulls it down. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
It's a long game, guys, so let's play. Every possession. Gonna be some ups and downs. Draw the little thing.
Patient words from Mike D'Antoni, recognizing that the game is long and that stamina is critical.
Yeah, but at the same time, commanding them to remain engaged. No time to take possessions off.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brooks out there with Jackson. Then there's Carl Landry. Then there's Hayes. And it's Yao in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Rockets trail by 16. Outside Jackson. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Brooks against Barbosa. High post, Stoudemire. And here is Hunter. 5 to shoot. Barbosa's shot is off. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Barbosa. Jackson misses. Suns leading by 14. Now here's Jackson to the inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Brooks against Barbosa. Outside for Jackson. Yao with a screen on Jackson. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
And stolen by Yao. Outside Landry. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Brooks with it. Barbosa picks him up. Just 3 to shoot. Brooks misses. And it's the Suns with the ball. Right wing. Here's McCarty. No good on the triple. It's trailed by 14. To the paint. Here's Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Hayes. Steve Nash checked in for the Suns. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, well, Houston's coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. And Landry throws it down.
Oh, good work by Yao, spotting the open man. That isn't usually a big part of what he does.
Pass to Hunter. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Stoudemire setting the pick for Barbosa. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
McGrady passes to Yao. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Barbosa. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
To the middle. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Yao. It's to Barbosa. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Stoudemire gets it to go.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Brooks outside. Yao with a screen on Nash. Brooks the pass to Yao. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Brooks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
And that one falls for Brooks. Suns leading by 13 and stolen by Yao. Brooks the pass to McGrady. Over Jackson. And that one's good. McGrady.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Brooks against Nash. To the inside. Here's Stoudemire, and the jam by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Landry with a screen for McGrady. Marion with the steal. Yao score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
High post, Stoudemire. Just 5 to shoot. He's feeling it. Here's Marion. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, here's Yao. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Yao's got 11 in the second half. Nash against Brooks. Jackson in the corner. Down low. Here's Stoudemire. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Brooks. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Houston. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Marion against Landry. Yao with a screen on Nash. Brooks, the pass to Yao. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Outside Jackson. There's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Pass to Yao. Back to Hayes. Now here's Brooks, defended by Nash. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Suns lead by 9.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Obviously, Yao is just so huge defensively. It's almost impossible to guard him legally.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first for the Rockets. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Hayes. Mattier comes in for Carl Landry. And Rafer Alston is subbed in for Aaron Brooks. Phoenix also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Hunter. And Quentin Richardson has subbed in for Jackson. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up to the Suns. And the dunk by Marion.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Stoudemire against Yao. Feeds away. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. High post, Stoudemire. And stolen by Yao. Mattier against Marion. Yao dishes to McGrady. Back to Yao. In the corner, Mattier with it. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. The hustle points. Huge bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
Alston against Nash. It's stolen by McGrady. The finish, jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush, that could be a backbreaker.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the way to do it.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
High post, Stoudemire working on Yao. Shot clock at 5. Puts up the 3. It misses. Rockets trail by 5. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. And the shot goes in.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
The 3 doesn't go. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Hands off. Here's Richardson. Nash outside.
Bright lights, not a problem for Stoudemire.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. From deep, Johnson rips down the board.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
River Alston. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Suns, Steve Nash. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. From outside. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Amar'e Stoudemire.